Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwan and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Humanities. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Humanities because humanities, humanity, it's a play, it's a zombie game, okay? Like they're trying. At least they're trying to be like slightly unique instead of like Dead City or, Death Alive 2019 or whatever, however you want to phrase it. So this is a top-down open world survival game. The most immediate comparison I would make is Project Zomboid, and I've tried Project Zomboid recently, and while the concept of Project Zomboid was something that I thought was cool and I enjoyed, the problem is the game doesn't have any direction. It doesn't have anything for you to do, and like it does in that you like need food and you need shelter and all that stuff, but it doesn't have an overarching goal or even something to prepare for beyond just trying to get through the next day. And it's kind of like Sea of Thieves in that matter, in that you're supposed to make your own fun, and it's more fun with friends, of course, but I like to have things that I'm achieving, that I'm going for, right? And yeah, just live as long as you can, like you said, Athena. And that's just like, that's fine, but yeah, it's not like Minecraft where you can just build cool shit, right? Or 7 Days to Die, where you have the continuous concern of the oncoming horde. Every 7 days, you are going to be attacked by a horde of zombies, and it's going to be a big horde, and you have to defend yourself from that horde. So you have that loop in mind of like, okay, I need to prepare, I need to go find this and that, and I still, you still need to find food and materials and stuff, but I also got to keep in mind that I need to get ready for this horde that's going to attack me in 7 or less days, depending on how far along in the week you are. And Project Zomboid didn't have anything to do in terms of like, what am I going for besides waiting for death to eventually find me? I don't know if Humanities is going to have anything along those lines, but that's kind of what we're here to find out. So I'm going to stop yapping and I'll let the video start playing, and maybe it can give us an idea. So this is Humanities. Oh, I was really confused because there's this, why why is this video in a window? Because I was like, wait, why is my Windows bar at the bottom? That's not mine. That's in the video. All right, anyway. Well, at least you're shooting more. I'll tell you what, the guns in Project Zomboid are absolutely useless. Take him out at the knees. Why? Was it a zombie deer? Zombie deer still stares at the oncoming lights. It's ingrained into the DNA. You can't get away from it. Good shot, I think. What kind of base building? Okay. That's like some actual, like, walls and stuff. But is there a purpose to the base building? Besides, just because you can. They don't eat meat. I don't think I'd be scared of them too much. Yeah, they just run up to you and just... Ah! I don't know what sound a deer makes, clearly. That did not sound like a zombie. That sounded like somebody's stomach. Okay, so they just showed us like everything that you can do in the game, which it's very interesting that that's what they showed off before in like that was the features trailer that came out 3 months before the initial teaser trailer that was shown off in April of 2021. Hopefully as we move forward, we like this is the Steam trailer. As we move forward, maybe we'll get a little bit better idea of what the overall like approach was. That my stomach? See, I told you. So this is the teaser trailer. I think that was supposed to be the zombie growls. As for the music, I mean, maybe, but some of these games, these survival games don't use any music, right? Because it's like, well, there's no music in the zombie apocalypse. Oh, that was a weird cut. Well, it definitely looks like hordes can come after you at some point. Oh, that's somebody else with a gun. What was that? Coming soon to early access, exclusive on Steam. I guess you would want to hear the incoming shuffle and moan. I mean, I guess. Whatever. Just vibe out, man. It's fine. So this is the Steam trailer. I'm hoping to see the game continuously like build up. If it does have a mechanic where zombie hordes come after you, it'll definitely give me, that was cool, some more appeal, because it'll mean that there's something to work for. Oh man, there's fishing. We're sold. You know, their trailer guy, whoever's doing their trailers, their trailers aren't actually that bad. They got like good energy and good music. There was like that one rough cut, but otherwise this has been pretty solid in terms of just like being like trying to keep your attention. Okay, so that Steam trailer was from September of 2021. We're going to jump all the way forward to June of this year for the official trailer for the game that was shown off at the Summer of Gaming in 2022. So it's been just shy of a year at the point of this trailer. So let's see what we got. Although I will say, like, the trailers that they showed off over a year ago, like, those trailers, like, they already had a pretty decent presentation, right? Like, it looked like it had a pretty decent level of quality to it. A lot of stuff was done. So it makes me wonder how much they've actually added, or if it's been a lot of polishing and adding in final improvements and stuff like that. Not too many super clips that show off too much of nothing. Yeah, that's one of the things that people have been really critical with cinematic trailers lately, is that so many games are just cinematic trailers for the longest time, and it's like, well, your cinematic was cool, but is the game any good? Ooh. Coming soon. Wishlist now. Okay. And then so this came out from the official channel, the Humanities game. This is a demo level sneak peek. I don't think we're going to watch the whole thing because it's 8 minutes, but it'll give us an idea of a less sensational amount of game. What? Guys, You seriously just download OBS and you can window capture. You don't need to capture your entire screen with your fucking Windows bar and shit on it. Like my largest question, because I'm going to compare this most directly to Project Zomboid, especially because the way that it visually looks, where the camera positioning is and everything like that, it most directly looks like Project Zomboid. You with a little bit more of its own style to it, and the camera's at a slightly different angle, but in the general sense feels like a lot like Project Zomboid, which is not bad in any case. Like I realized I kind of like poo-pooed all over Project Zomboid earlier. It's not that the game is bad, it's just that it's lacking something for me to maintain interest. And so I mean, I guess we're gamers, so we're gonna take the shorter path, but part of me was just like, why didn't you just walk around the fence just now? I don't. We're gonna fast forward just a little bit. We're gonna scrub through this and see what we got. Okay, you're just showing off some settings. That's fine. Because I'm really curious. Because there's also another game that, like, it looks really good. It's called Scum. Scum looks fantastic, right? And Scum is another open world zombie survival crafting game. And it's a perfectly fine one in terms of the way it looks, the way that it works. It's got some decent mechanics in it, but again, it lacks any type of goal. There doesn't feel a defined objective. And in a lot of ways, the objective is just to survive. But admittedly, that's not interesting enough for me. You can drive, yes, you can drive. I don't. We saw in the very first trailer, the features trailer, the ability to drive cars and repair them. There is some soft music in the background. If this is a demo level, we can hear some soft tunes. The music did not change while they were fighting. That's okay. Oh yeah, tackle him. What did you do? Did you just like crush his windpipe with your forearm? Weight classes, buddy. He's a little too big for you. Yeah, get the shotgun. You missed. He was 2 feet in front of you and you missed with a shotgun. Well, one thing to note is he was shooting over here and this zombie on the right did not aggro to him. It's not a big deal. It's just something to observe. Because some games, they try to really heavily dissuade you from firing a gun for the sake of that it'll make a lot of noise and attract additional zombies. The thing that I'm most curious of, because it would make me more interested in the game, is we saw them setting up their own base, which is cool. And then we saw another clip where they were just like retrofitting a house as a defensive location, which is also fine. Like I like having both of those options. But the other thing is that at one point we saw they had set up a base in the woods, and that base was being assaulted by a horde of zombies. It was only like 12, but depending on the time to kill and stuff like that in these games, 12 can be a lot, right? Depending on how hard it is to actually kill 12 zombies. So with that in mind, I'm not sure. I want to know what caused those 12 zombies to appear, if that's something that you have to regularly look out for or not. So it is an early access game. You can download the demo. I don't know if this is entirely the demo or not. It doesn't actually have a defined release date at this time. It just says coming soon. They're anticipating it to be in early access for 6 to 12 months. They don't anticipate pricing to change, but currently there isn't pricing at all because the only thing you can do is download the demo. So it's not actually even truly in early access yet. I don't consider a demo to be early access. Early access is something we can still criticize, of course, but it is not the same as just having an accessible demo, right? It's not quite the same. So that is however you want to pronounce this, right? Full Zen zombie slaying, maybe more visual zombies. I mean, maybe. I mean, The trailers gave me a different impression of where this game was in terms of its development path compared to where it seems to actually be. Because this initial early access trailer, when was this? The teaser trailer, this Steam trailer that was mentioning early access was September of last year. And it might be that that's where it's been for this entire time. We don't know the size of the team, where they're from, if this is their full-time job or if it's just a hobby on the side. But I can definitely tell that they've put some care into making it at least a visually appealing product, and it looks like it has a lot of good things going for it. The biggest question really is, for me, what is the overall goal? Because if it is literally just to survive to the next day, I won't even try it out. I need something a little bit more than that for me to really want it, especially since these games end up taking a lot of time. That's not inherently a bad thing about their design, but open world survival crafting games, because of the general concept of what you're doing, they take a lot of time. And I only have so much time. And, I could just play something like Fortnite. But anyway, so that's Humanities. Yeah, we're going to go with that, Humanities. And it is available to try, at least in a demo. I think that it's probably pretty far away, depending on how large the overall scale of what they're going for is. Definitely appears like they have the base foundations of a lot of their features in mind, but we didn't actually see a significant amount of depth within any of those individual features. They showed you repairing a car, but we didn't see a UI for repairing the car. They did show you looting things, but they only showed a few items that you could loot. And part of that was them trying to give a little bit more of a presentation overall, but that even with the demo, we didn't see them doing a whole lot beyond fighting zombies. Now, I realize that we didn't watch that entire 9-minute demo, so maybe there's additional information in there, but there was enough to feel like, okay, you still have a concept. Not significant depth, but death. Perfect. So yeah, that's Humanities. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. Hello, I can speak English. And if you've tried the demo, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on it. If you are somebody who is into these kind of games, such as like Project Zomboid, 7 Days to Die, The Forest, let me know where this game is sitting on your radar. If you want to keep with the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.